if we think of the first kind of revolution, or one of the first revolutions, is a revolution of agriculture that promoted or made possible humongous population spike. I think I read this in that book, Guns, Germs, and Steel,
Mm-hmm.
where they talk about agriculture being, something that caused a huge population spike. But the people that were new, like this huge population, was now nourished less so than the previous smaller population because of the homogeny of what they were eating. Because they were eating mostly wheat. They're eating mostly these things that they grew in large quantities. So they didn't have the diversity of food. And so they had teeth decay, and they had different symptoms, physiological symptoms of being less healthy
Mm-hmm.
than their predecessors.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would argue, as we go from agriculture, where our predecessors are stronger than the new folks, this agricultural based people, now we have another revolution of industrialization.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that in order to put all these people in these industrial machines, we then again have a group of people, while greater in number, are less robust than the people that came before them. So we're getting more people.
What is your standard of robust?
I mean, I guess I get there. This all came to me yesterday because I've interviewed a guy who, and during our interview, started talking about just the impacts of capitalism on his particular
Mm-hmm.
area.
Mm-hmm.
Private equity buying up all these things, and
Right.
it just seems like industrialization is really not great for the masses, in a way that agriculture wasn't great for the masses.
But what is the standard by which you make that assessment?
I think it would be mental health, physical health.
But if we look at where we have metrics for example, physical health, we see with industrialization extension of lifespan, reduction of disease. So we see a lot of
Some
evidence.
diseases, but what if they live longer, but they have more anxiety, more stress, more,
You think we have more anxiety and stress than someone who's living in a food system where your access to that food is very much predetermined by seasonal fluctuations and do you see what I'm saying? Like even in a pre-agricultural space,